We should be going. Okay, cool. You can thank Ollie for the sort of noir thing we got going on.
I think it's very fitting. I don't know why my vision from when you told it to me at the very beginning was very like Saint Denis from Red Dead Redemption.
That's actually a lot of. So okay, you weren't in the Colossus campaign, but I had a city that was basically just Saint Denis from that, and I loved it so much. So I'm kind of taking some of those vibes for New Eden.
It's a great vibe. That like noir, very early America and like industrial period.
Oh, you get it. That's exactly the. Thank you. That is exactly the vibe I want to go for, and this whole campaign is that vibe. So thank you.
Hell yeah, I love that. Yeah.
All right. So, Bundus. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah, Bundus.
Bundus. We are going to start on a rainy afternoon in the city of New Eden, the state of Alatia. You, at this point, are standing on a stage, currently being flanked by, and if I get any of these names wrong, do please let me know. Currently being flanked by Vima. The two of you are standing together in the rain. You both have attendants of the family standing with you, holding a black umbrella over you. You've both been asked by Kura to dress nicely for this occasion. Some kind of suit, even if it's just a bow tie on your rippling muscles. Do you dress up for the occasion?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
Not the greatest three-piece suit you've ever seen, but it is 3 pieces with some fine enough dress shoes.
I like it. It's a very nice 3-piece suit on a very large lizard folk. Standing next to Vima, who's also dressed similarly. He's got a very nice looking pinstripe suit, similar to yours, except just multiple sleeves for each of his arms. Both standing in the rain. Before you is a large crowd with a number of cameras clicking and some old-timey microphones, which for you would be regular microphones, being held up. And in the crowd, you actually do see a familiar face. Whether or not you lock eyes with them is up to you. But you actually do see Florin. Florin Blackthorn is in the crowd. Not on stage.
That's Ollie's character, just making sure.
Yes.
Okay. I wouldn't really pay him too much mind. Glance over, just kind of glance away.
Just acknowledge that they're there and leave it at that.
Yeah.
On stage with you are 2 individuals. One you know very well, and one I'm not sure you've actually met before. You do see there is a podium underneath this arch in the rain. The man at the podium has his own attendant holding an umbrella under him as he speaks into the microphone. Man you know very well, Kura. Now, I did not really practice this voice at all, so bear with me on this. He may not have he may actually not end up having a funny voice. We will see.
Oh, are you playing a funny voice for him?
I want to do like a bit of a mafioso voice, but I'm terrible at that accent. So it may
the
just
kind of like Italian. Hey, what's going on here?
Italian New York kind of vibe, yeah. Exactly like what you fucking like come to me the day of my daughter's wedding, that sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
But again, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
But you see Kura steps up to the microphone, speaking out to this crowd of people that a bunch of people in nice suits and dresses, trilby hats, wearing different ponchos or umbrellas, people getting soaked in the rain right now. But Kura steps up, microphone, and speaks into it, the feedback resonating through the old speakers that are situated around here. My friends, people of Alatia, I stand before you today with great honor. A man you all know well is here to bring us to a new era of prosperity. As you all know, I'm quite an old dog. I'm quite resistant to new tricks. I've seen plenty of politicians say they'd fix things for us all, improve our schools, clean up the pollution. But I need not tell you how that ends. Friends, I am happy to say that Anir and Castell is not your average politician. Not even governor yet, and already he has propped up our kitchens for the hungry. He has funded the schools for our children. He is making life much better for us all, and in return he only seeks your vote. Well, family, he has mine. Please, with warm hearts, let us welcome the future governor of Alasia, Aniran Castel. The crowd claps and applauds, cheers ring out. A very popular candidate this man seems to be. The second man that you saw, man like in his late 30s, early 40s, probably late 30s, a half elf actually, steps up and shakes hands with Kura. A man that you have not met personally, but you would recognize as, of course, Aniran Castel.
Oh.
Aniran steps up to the microphone. Thank you for the kind words, Kura. But more importantly, thank you for the work you and your family have done for all of us. My only hope is to continue on your tradition of philanthropy, of courage, of prosperity for us all. Today, people of Alasia, family of New Eden, we work together for a brighter future. All of us, as one undivided people. Again, more claps go up, more cheers. As Aniran continues his speech, ramping up the crowd, just everyone, the kind of politician that just makes you like happy to be there. Like he makes you feel you're part of a big movement.
Yeah.
At least you would if you were standing in the crowd. Behind him, maybe up to Bundus how inspired he's feeling by this guy.
Well, I feel like just knowing what we're up to usually already puts a little damper. Not that I hate the guy. I mean, hell, he's working with our family.
Yeah. And as Aniran continues to give his speech, Kura steps back, kind of bowing away, and steps back in line with you and Vima. Kind of leads over to you both. So it says, boys, do not forget why we are here. Just so you know, two of you do have an important task tonight. As soon as we're done here, you're going to set off. Directions will be given. We have a big deal to make tonight. Both can handle this, yes?
Of course, boss. I'll have to work on it a little.
Those are the first words you ever heard him say. Oh my god.
I'm trying to go for a southern accent, but I don't think I'm too good at it.
That's okay. You got a lot of practice on a God
yeah,
damn.
and wait, what?
Has it been that long?
What is it called?
Fucking hell.
You talking about Lloyd in the Pokeball, or are you talking about
No, Shattered Veil.
Yeah, I thought you were. Sorry, you just said it's been so long, which I guess it has been.
It's been a while, man.
It's been what, 6 months probably?
Puka, Jesus Christ, I don't know why their name left me. Fucking Puka.
I thought you were trying to say the name of the town. That's
No.
why I got lost.
Hey,
I remember Puka.
I talked about Puka so much, and for some reason their name just slipped my mind. Whatever, it's fine. Anyways, but yeah, and so you say that to Kura, and Vima just like, yeah, of course, wherever you need us, boss. Kura's like, good. Going to head to the cistern out in the sewers here in a bit. So make sure you change out of those nice suits. They cost a pretty penny.
You bought them for us? Okay.
Yeah, part of the family budget.
Oh, no, I like it.
But the rally concludes. One impassioned fist in the air from Aniran. Many cheers in the crowd. Before long, the crowds disperse, and the family goes on their way. Is there anything in particular you want to do before heading off to the big meeting? It's okay if you don't have anything.
No, probably just light up a cigar for the walk.
Very nice. Walking in the rain. Have you taken the suit off at this point?
Yes.
Alright.
It's more comfortable out of it, you know?
Oh, for sure, yeah. Constricting those rippling muscles.
Yeah, I'm just fucking jacked.
Yeah. But yeah, you head on your way, smoking a cigar, and you guys know, like, you don't all take the same way to a big drop like this. You go your separate ways. You meet up there eventually. Oh, hold on.
No worries.
Sorry, I thought Mickey was scratching my door. She was just mixing her salad.
Scratching on your door.
She does that.
That would
sometimes.
be concerning.
No, she does that sometimes to get my attention. I guess it carries over better than the headset does. Anyways, but yeah, I think probably a few hours pass. It's nighttime now, or at least close to. It's hard to tell while it's raining. But you find your way down into the sewers. You know these sewers pretty well. Navigate them in the dark, no problem. Before eventually you come to a large cistern, a concrete platform suspended over some like running water, mix of like storm drainage runoff and just runoff from the city, kind of falling in waterfalls around this stone platform, kind of deep in basically a large well essentially. And you get there and you see Vima's already there. Kind of tilts his chin up at you. He's standing with a couple of other attendants from the family with these large crates. Vima,
y'all are already here.
Vima nods like, I think we made a little bit early before big contact made it. You have any idea who's supposed to be, by the way?
Would I know, Cole?
No.
No clue. Boss hasn't said nothing.
Word is being so, who am I to say anything is weird? Just odd, Figured he usually tells us everything. Now we're kind of out here in the dark, meeting with a mysterious stranger.
If the boss says he's trustworthy, well, can't be too bad.
Never faithful as always, Bundus. He's sort of cracking a joke at it, but he does seem to be a little bit comforted by your presence. You see, he does have several hands resting on just kind of nervously tapping several holsters under his coat. Just just in case.
Yeah.
For long, you hear a large amount of footsteps approaching from the other side of the cistern, coming out of another tunnel. Sounds like metal clinking against stone. Many of these footsteps are. You get the sense of armored soldiers or guards or some kind marching in. See Vima, his multiple eyes kind of narrow. He looks out around at like the force you brought, and there's like maybe 2 or 3 other attendants with you guys, and that's it. This sounds like a small battalion approaching.
Okay.
Vima kind of takes a step back, and it's like, Boss wouldn't do this if you didn't trust it, right? Didn't trust this mysterious buyer?
Sure as hell hope he wouldn't.
And finally, stepping out of the tunnel into the electric lights from the city above, shining onto a grate high above you, shining down. A man steps into the beams of light, flanked by several soldiers wearing a dark royal blue. You see Enirin Castell, who has still standing with that same like perfect posture, hand clasped behind his back, but that smile is long gone. He looks tired, he looks annoyed, he looks frustrated, and he looks like he's on edge. Like everything around him is disgusting. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. You boys have the drop?
Yeah. You got what we're here for?
Obviously, I do. And he whistles to one of his guards, who comes over and opens up a chest full of gold dollars, wrapped in neat little rolls. This chest is filled to the rim. This is
stuffed. Yeah.
This is like at least thousands.
Only I could whistle.
One of the attendants from the family comes over and opens up the crates. or just one of the crates just to show off as well, and you
Yeah.
see little like almost like little canvas bags that you see inside are filled with that crimson red dust, crimson red powder. You know all too well.
Looks like it's all accounted for. But Bundus will like snap his fingers, and the attendants and him and Vima, since we're so short in supply, start bringing the crates over.
You start bringing a couple of the crates over, and near and standing there, neither him nor his troops are helping at all. They look very, very posh and out of place here in these sewers. As you bring like the third or fourth crate over, you see Aniran actually raises a hand. I don't want to pray, but this is these are the crates you have.
Well, yeah. Didn't you work this out with our boss beforehand?
I'd say that's just a thing. I did. But looking at this all here, it's I don't know. I'm starting to think that the wealth that I have brought for you all maybe doesn't quite match the product I'm getting. I think he.
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to make sure I'm not getting ripped off, eh?
And what exactly would you have us do to prove this deal is smooth?
Do you have any proof that what you're giving me is really worth its weight? Never mind, I can take care of it myself. And he snaps his fingers, and one of the guards goes over and opens up the crate and starts like digging through it. Just like to make sure that it's not like, oh, like you're weighing it down with like just an extra padding, a straw or something.
Yeah. Kind of like just stand cross-armed looking at the guard.
Yeah. You see Vima is a few steps behind you. You both are very good at putting on a face of like, you know, like exactly what you're doing right now, putting on a face, acting the tough guy, like not being intimidated.
Yeah.
Vima is good at many things. Pressure is unfortunately not one of them, and you can feel him starting to twitch. You see, like, his eyes, his many eyes are like looking at all the crates, and just you see his vaguely see just like on one hand his fingers start getting a little bit twitchy.
I'll, you know, kind of move a bit closer to him and like nudge him down. I won't even like say anything. Just like slow your roll.
I think it's touching me like kind of jumps like, yeah, right, sorry. Here, I'm good. He's now more focused, but it still seems jittery, and looking over as the guards finish looking through the first crate, and then the second. And he gets to the third, starts digging through, and he reaches in, and he pulls out something you don't recognize. Not one of the canvas bags. He looks over like, boss, what do you reckon this is? Aaron steps up and is like, I don't quite know. What do you think? It kind of looks up at you like, it kind of like this like kind of wicked smile on his face like, what do you think this? And before he can finish, a gunshot cracks through the air. Vima has gotten too jumpy and has opened fire. You see Aniran leaps back, jumps behind a crate as all the other guards, like the ones up front, pull out swords, the other back pull out like crossbows and flintlock pistols, and it's just immediate chaos.
Well, shit. Bundus will. Yeah. I mean, he'll jump right into the fray.
Yeah. Are you showing mercy, or are you going for the kill on these?
I'm going for the kill.
All right. Just claws out, starts mowing your way through these things as like gunshots cracking behind you. You vaguely catch sight of Aniran like kind of like on the ground, scooting backwards, like clutching his arm. You see blood pooling up from between his fingers. Looks like he got hit. Shouting something, you can't quite make it out, but the guards are advancing. Even as you're mowing them down, he
So many.
He brought so many with him.
With them coming in droves, kind of like fall further back to Vima.
Yeah. The other attendants have already fled. Or a couple of them have actually been shot and are just bleeding out. At this point, the blood is mixing with the rainwater, and he's like, "We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go."
I think you're right. Bit off more than we could chew.
Yeah, let's go. And you both sprint off. The sounds of metal footsteps chase you for quite a while. But again, you know these sewers. You know these rich, pompous asshole guards. They don't know these sewers at all. You and Vima split up and are, after what feels like a couple of hours, heart pounding, soaked in rainwater and sweat, you are able to lose the guards and make way back out into the city with nothing to show for it. Didn't get the money, and all the drugs are still down there.
Shit. Well, nowhere to go except for back to the boss.
Head back. What is the family's little hideout or place of operation? What do you think it looks like?
Well, I don't know if you remember, Cole. I had mentioned how I envisioned them running a casino.
Right. Yes.
So I would say it's exactly that.
All right. Big old casino here in the middle of New Eden. Flashing neon lights. The kind that reflects off the rain-soaked cobblestone, glittering in the mist of the night. A beacon in this otherwise dark and dreary city. Make your way in, past a line of people in their Sunday best and all sorts of like nice flapper dresses and big three-piece pinstripe suits, bowler hats, the whole 9 yards. You walk right past all of them. A few of them yell at you, complain, but the bouncers obviously let you in, no problem.
Yeah, I definitely throw like my. I lit a cigarette up on the way here, or a cigar, and I definitely throw it at whoever yells at me. I flick it towards them.
Hey, start just like this big tough guy's like, let's just start squealing, like pushing it out, like got a bit of a burn mark on his nice suit now. Looks up to glare at you, but you're already gone. You get in, kind of overwhelmed by the scent of smoke and scent of smoke and drink, rain kind of dripping on the nice red carpet, and just way through. Kurua has an office overlooking the whole casino. He'd like to be able to watch the whole thing, watch the operations.
As the villains.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Very Bond villain of him. Big old glass window overlooking the casino. You make your way up into his office, and you see Vima's already there.
Vima? Boss? Kind of like looking downward more when he's referring to Kura.
Yeah. See, Vima does not look okay. He's got like his multiple arms like kind of crossed. He's just kind of like looking off to the side, not really making eye contact with you. Kura, meanwhile, is leaning forward, like, elbows on the desk, fingers steepled, that kind of vibe, right? Again, very Bond villain. Looks up, he's like, Bundus, I hear that the trade did not happen.
Oh. Yeah, it didn't, sir.
Mind walking me through what exactly happened?
We went down there, waited for the contact as we were told. He shows up. Maybe shouldn't have been too surprising who he was, but nonetheless. And that mayor, or that candidate, he starts asking to see the goods. No biggie. It's all there. But see, I think he put something in one of them. Had his guard looking around. They pulled out some bag. Said, this ain't where it's supposed to be. And well, heads started flying after that.
You see, he reaches up and kind of like pinches like the bridge of his beak. Yes. So you want me to accuse the future governor of Alatia of fraud?
Well, don't need to accuse him. As long as he ain't accusing us.
He was shot. He went home with a bullet in his arm. Many of his
Bundus kind
soldiers
of
are
turns
dead.
to his left and is like laughing under his breath, but he's like hiding it.
You think this is funny, Bundus?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Castells are a dangerous family. Almost as dangerous as us. We do not need more enemies right now. You're trying to forge an alliance.
Oh. I mean, Vima, you were there. Something was definitely up with them.
You see, Vima still does not make eye contact with you. And just says, I don't know anything about that. I just know that tensions were high the whole time. And so when you started swinging, I couldn't blame you.
What? Bundus will kind of like not power walk, that sounds lame. Kind of just rush over to Vima.
As you do, Kura steps up and gets between you and puts a hand on your chest. Like lightning fast.
Yeah. He's lying, boss. He's the one who shot first.
Bundus, I want to put this as clearly as I can. It cannot have the face of an operation be known to the governor of Alatia, to the future governor of Alatia. I cannot accept this. And he snaps his fingers, and a couple of large, like Ursine guards that had been standing, kind of behind the door, and may not even seen them when you walked in, start approaching you.
Oh shit.
These are his elite guards.
Okay. Cole. He is no longer at the window, yeah? Like, you would say Vima's maybe sort of off to the left. If, like, it was like a...
I'd say he's probably like at the corner, so he's like kind of probably right where the window ends.
Okay.
But then Kura is between the two of you.
Yeah. I'm feeling like maybe I'm close enough.
What you gonna do?
See these approach?
Hmm?
I think there's only one thing I can do if I want out of here with, any part of me still intact. I'm gonna make a break for the window that overlooks the casino.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll me an athletics check for me? Why don't you?
All right. Let me find
so that's gonna be
the skills. There it is.
On your sheet. It's
Okay. Oh yeah. Low rolls will continue.
We'll say on a 12, you rush forward and you shoulder check the window. It's not a clean break. You were caught off guard. This is all improvising. You didn't have time to get like the form right and everything. You kind of like stumble out of the window. We'll say it's like 10 feet up. So I think you take like 5 damage from the fall.
Okay.
And you kind of land, like roll your ankle a little bit. But now's not time for that. You get up and run. You hear Kura shout out like, "Lock the doors! Get him! Don't let him leave!" And you hear almost immediately the sound of gunfire rings out in the casino, as
Okay.
sound of like whizzing as bullets go right by your ears. You see large iron gates are starting to fall down around the glass doors of the casino.
Oh, Jesus.
Um,
Am I far from the exit still?
you're
Or I
making
guess
your way
the
there.
entrance. I am making my way there.
Do you have anything you want to try to do?
Ooh, not die.
That's fair
Run
enough.
faster. Maybe if there's a guard or two standing in my way, like somebody trying to stop me.
Yeah.
I would hope they're more under than the elite that was just
Oh,
up
for
there.
sure, for sure,
So
for
they're a little
sure.
more intimidated in trying to stop me.
Sure, make an intimidation roll.
All right. Yes.
Not quite intimidated. They do reach for you.
Fair enough. They saw me stumble out the window, and the big boss is like, kill that guy.
Yeah. It's not a great look for you, boy. But yeah, you can.
I don't know if they're reaching for me. It sucks to be them.
Okay. Yeah, I think they're gonna. Yeah, what's up?
I mean, yeah, I will have to hit them out of the way.
Okay, go for it. I'll let you make an attack roll, sure.
All right. Yeah, this is definitely not lethal on these guys.
Non-lethal. Okay,
So I guess I'll just do unarmed for that.
go for it.
There we go.
There you go. You don't have to roll damage for this.
All right.
You kind of roar at them. They are unfazed. Like, all right, so head down, barrel through, body check them out of the way. Pushing through, ignoring the pain in your ankle. The gate is just about to land. You bash through the lower part of the gate out through the glass door and out onto the street. There's now like a hole in the bottom of the iron gate that was closing to keep you in.
Shit. He'll kind of keep running just further down the street before like finally ducking off into whichever alleyway he feels keeps him out of sight the best.
The bright lights at the casino fading away as you sprint off into the darkness, and now it's just the sort of dim green or golden electric lights that light this city as you just dodge into a dark alleyway and take a second to catch your breath. In one swift moment, you've gone from a respected member of the family to a pariah. You've seen this happen to other people before. And I think there is no disillusion in your mind, no matter how optimistic Bundus may be, that you are no longer safe in New Eden. You have no place to hide and no allies you can really count on. Or maybe one ally.
One person does come to mind.
What do you do?
I mean, he's mad. He's like real angry.
Yeah.
But he knows he can't do anything at the moment.
Sometimes it
So
makes the anger worse.
I would say, furiously stalking the alleys, he'll make his way to the detective agency.
Blackthorn Agency.
Blackthorn, yeah. Blackthorn Agency. Ducking between the alleys, going in the sewer if he feels he needs to. Whatever you can do to stay out of sight.
It takes you probably the better part of an hour to walk there, especially with your kind of bum ankle now. And you hear sirens throughout the city. Seems whatever strings Kura had to pull, he pulled quite fast. And the police are out now looking for you too. But they patrol the streets, and you know the darkness of this place. And after what feels like forever, your ankle is screaming and on fire. Find a large kind of gothic manor that Flora and Blackthorn runs their agency out of. Currently, all the lights are off.
Well, luckily I know why they're offer her them.
I believe them.
Them.
Believe
I
them.
know why they're offered them.
Alright.
I definitely won't go through the front door.
Okay.
I'd probably like go around back. I don't know if they have a ladder leading up at all. Wouldn't bother me if I have to climb though. Go up through like the second floor or the back door, one of those two.
That's easy enough for you to do. Climb up through the. You can like climb to the second floor window, slide in. And once you're inside this dark manor, it's all just surrounded by the sound of the rain pattering against the windows. And as you kind of stalk through the dark halls of this manor, sweeping up dust as you do see one room with light kind of peeking out from under the door, and you hear the sound of muffled conversation from within. One voice you recognize.
I will definitely. I'll peek in a little bit.
Yeah.
Can't risk the second person being the police chief or something.
Roll a stealth check for me.
All right. Let's see.
At 20. Very nice.
Oh.
You get through. You can. I think you can. It's kind of like one of those like skeleton key situation doors. So you kind of get down to like look through the keyhole, and you see Florin in there. You see Florin's at their desk talking to someone. The other person that you see is indeed the chief of police.
Yeah.
Commissioner Rob Baltimore.
Oh, that is sick article.
Thank you. You see, he's a beast folk like you. He's a lichen. Or there's probably another word for it, but I can't remember what it is.
Do you mean lichen as in he just is like a canine beast folk, or do you mean
like sorry, yeah. So he's not a werewolf. He is like an actual like he is like a wolf person.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. But you do know that Commissioner Baltimore is actually a close friend and ally of Florence.
Okay.
And based on the smoke in the room and the kind of like the way that Baltimore's coat is kind of hanging over his shoulders and just Florence more relaxed position, you get the sense they've been here for a while.
Okay.
So all that
So
to
he
say,
probably hasn't heard just yet.
that is something you're considering, yeah.
All right. Screw tact. Bundus will kind of like burst in.
Right.
Blackthorn.
And as you burst in, we will pick up from there during Ollie's session.
All right.
Not too bad, right?
Ah, that's fun. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited, Cole.
I'm excited. That was fun. Oh man, we're probably gonna spend a lot of time in the city. Not right away, but we'll get here eventually.
I do really hope so.
God, I love a good urban setting in D&D or in Pathfinder and tabletop.
There's a lot you can do, you know.
Right. All right. That is all I have for you. If there's anything you,
I have a quick thing. I don't know if this was just how you were playing it or not. And then it was gonna like, you know, that was kind of like, oh, that's why he's acting so weird. Are you going for Vima being kind of like skittish in general, or was he being skittish because he knew he was getting ready to pop the cork?
I'll let you go ahead and make me a posthumous, some kind of check for that. Actually, I think that'll be more fun.
Okay.
What would that be?
Is there like an intuition kind of thing?
Not really. There's not really investigation or like intuition. I think that's all kind of just rolled up into perception.
Yeah, I would say
there's also society, which would be really funny to make you roll.
No, don't do it.
I see that minus.
He hasn't always been like that. I was weird.
Go ahead and roll perception. Why not?
Okay.
That one's different. So that's going to be over on the left under your AC because perception is actually what you use for initiative.
There it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So perception is a different spot. 15. Okay. I think that's actually probably exactly the DC you would have needed.
Perfect.
Vima is newer to the family than you are. He is an amazing marksman. He's great backup. This is one of those first times he was like taking point on a deal.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been a bit jumpy. That's kind of why Kura got him, because he is a bit of a definitely has an itchy trigger finger.
Okay.
And which is, if you're trying to be, cool and calm, that's not what you want. But in a situation where like, hey, like keep this guy alive no matter what, an itchy trigger finger is appreciated.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, Vima's kind of always like this.
Okay. I don't want you to change this because we've already done it. But the vibe I was thinking with Vima, I guess I should have said this. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Was more that he was also higher up than me. Like he was another higher up, like one of the elites, and like it was a ploy to get me taken out to make something go like through. Like, oh, we don't want to side with this family, so mess up the deal, or we want to try to get all the goods, mess up the deal, something like that.
I mean, I'm okay with altering some things because again, no one. This is, as far as I'm concerned, nothing is canon until the game actually starts. Would you rather have gone that direction?
I think I would. I think that's like literally the only thing too. Is just Vima higher up than me, and that's why I'm like, why is he acting like this? Why is he being so skittish? Because he kind of is like, I don't even. You could even decide that. Like, you could either be he is nervous because he's getting ready to betray, or he's just like being skittish because he almost like can't wait, kind of.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I can make that change then. That is totally fine with me.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. Oh, I am now. I'm mad it was short, but I guess I'll be here for 2 more.
Because I could have made it longer, but I was like, yeah, I could just have you like actually fight like 20 different like one health guard. That would just get kind of
everybody looks into the chat and it's just me fighting like 30 guys.
I think at a certain point it's like, which I will tell you this, you will get to do an introduction fight. It's gonna be with a big group.
Okay.
That's what it did with Mark and Mickey's. When they got together, they got to have a fight together. When three of you guys get together,
Ollie, and Sullen. All right.
Yeah. So you'll get to do an actual fight before the game starts. Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not worried. I'm very excited.
Yeah. A solo fight is just it's kind of in Pathfinder.
That's fair enough. I will say, oh my god, I can't believe I have a +9 for my claws and unarmed attacks.
Yeah. But numbers get very high in this game.
Okay, does this have the same sort of checks where it'd be like 10, 15, 20, and then maybe something higher if it's like really crazy?
That's not really even a thing in D&D. That's just kind of how I ran things.
Okay.
For Pathfinder does kind of have that though, because it'll make more sense when you see it rather than me just trying to explain it. But there are things where it's like hey, like there are certain spells where like actually, here, I bet you Mark has a spell I can just show you real quick. That might actually have that. My guy took no spells that do what I wanted it to do. Goddamn.
And whenever we get into the actual game, then I'll see. Then it will make sense.
It's like there are different things that are like, hey, if you have no, hold on, I know the perfect spell. It's the fucking silliest spell. Can I just put this on the sheet? Okay, I'm gonna put this on your spell sheet for a bit, so you get to have the spell for a brief second. Congratulations.
Bundus is one spell that he can't cast.
Exactly.
I learned this one from a sorcerer.
There you go.
Albatross curse. Okay.
Yeah. So look at that. So critical. So you got critical success, and failure, and then a critical failure. The last spells will have different effects based on what you get.
Okay. So critical success, which would be nat 20, I imagine. The target is unaffected.
Not necessarily, actually. So the reason numbers are so high is because crits aren't caused by a 1 or a 20. They do help, but crits are on scales of 10.
Oh,
so
okay.
Let's say, for example, the DC is 15, right?
Okay.
This goes for attacks and skills and saving throws and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say the DC is 15. If you roll a 15, then that's a success. If you roll a 14, it's a fail, right? Easy enough.
Okay, yeah.
If you roll 10 above, so if you roll like a
25 crit 25 success,
and conversely, a 5 would be a crit failure.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's why there's some, you'll see like there's similar, you'll recognize a lot of the names abilities, like you'll see like guidance and bless and all that stuff, but they do very different things in this system. Like guidance is a big one, where like in D&D guidance gives you a D4. In this game, guidance gives you a +1 and it has a cooldown, which seems worse, but it's because it goes by degrees of 10. A +1 can potentially be a lot more impactful.
I gotcha. Okay.
At least that's the theory behind it. Where, yeah, I'm not good at math, so who knows? But
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting system.
it'll make more sense the more you do it. I'm not gonna call it intuitive, but the things work together really well, I guess is a good way to describe it.
I feel like it made sense, and in a way, it's kind of nice because while you're less likely to get like a super success,
Mhm.
you're also a lot less likely to get like a super fail if you're doing something like in your area. Because
Exactly.
you might still roll a 1, but maybe it's something you're supposed to be good at, so the DC is 10, and then you have like a, +8 or something, so it's only a regular failure now. Or
It's
maybe you have
actually
a higher, and then
uh,
it's a success.
you're actually close. So a nat 1, nat 20 doesn't guarantee a crit fail or crit success. What it does is actually changes your degree.
Oh.
So a nat 20 uh a nat 20 will bump you up by 1 degree, and nat 1 will bump you down by 1 degree. Which is why
So,
normally it does result in a crit success and a crit
I
fail.
see, because it could be like, okay, you rolled a nat 1, but it was supposed to be like the easiest test in the world with like a DC of 5. So then, like, maybe it goes from just a regular success now to a failure because you rolled a nat 1. Because even though you still got a success, it's like bumping it down.
Correct. Or even if you have like a +30 bonus and you roll a DC 5 check and it's a nat 1, it would bring it down from a critical success to just a regular success.
All right.
Same
Okay.
with a nat 20. If you would have failed at something, but you roll a nat 20, it bumps up to a success, or a crit fail to a regular fail, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah.
see it in play, obviously, but I definitely see like the thought behind it.
9 times out of 10, a nat 1 is a crit fail and a nat 20 is a crit success. Like nine
I
times
mean,
out
you'd
of 10,
probably have
it's
to be going crazy with the DCs for it to be the other way around.
exactly. So normally it works out that way.
Okay. Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I think I only have one other thing. How will me coming in kind of work for
Oh,
Ollie or Selwyn's game?
so it'll be pretty simple. I will so okay, I'm doing Ollie's game on Ollie's session on Thursday. It'll probably start close-ish to the same time. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask you to be on standby.
Yeah.
For the sake of your evaluating your time, I'm gonna try not to take too long. But I do also want to make sure Ollie has the time he needs to roleplay and stuff.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna try to do is give you like a 5 or 10 minute warning. Be like, hey, by the way, it's almost your time.
All right, and
And
then just kind
then
of sit in the wings, and then you'll message me like now or
exactly.
something.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll send you the link and just say like, hey, all right, when it's time, click the link and join the Discord.
All right. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
And
looking
then
forward.
I'll have the two of y'all do the same thing. For
Sells.
Cell's game. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm really excited.
All right. Cool. Thank you for doing this with me. I think this is gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
I am really looking forward to it.
I have no idea where you're gonna go with this. Like I know like the narrative goal, but like what he's gonna be like as a person, I have no idea, and I'm so excited to see what you do with him.
That will be shaped by the narrative. But I would say, like, let's say I got the end goal right now, you know?
Yeah.
I think Bundus would be worse than Kura in, like, the most horrendous way possible. I think he'd probably, like, make people, like, hunt down the other families, but he'd also be such a bad leader, he'd eventually be, like, betrayed or something. Just
That would be
killed.
fun. Well, we will
Yeah.
see. We will see what the narrative has in store for him.
We shall see. Who knows? By the maybe 30 sessions down the line or whatever, I'll be like, who needs to be a gang leader anymore?
Maybe he'll be in anger management.
Oh, hopefully not. He needs it.
Needs it.
What does he have if he's not an angry Southerner?
I don't know, man. We already have.
Well-
I like how we effectively have 2 barbarians in this party. Two very well.
We have the actual barbarian and then the
Oh,
angry
God.
guy.
I am so excited. I'm so excited to see everyone's characters. Like already,
I am too.
the 3. So I've seen you, Mark, and Mickey's characters, and already seeing them in play just made me so fucking happy.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm very excited. Cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. I am too. All right.
So yeah.
That
Good
is all.
night.
You are free
Yeah.
to go. Good night.
Take it easy.
You too. Thank you.